Hey, in the last video I showed you guys how to set up the Modern UI Whitelist System as a bouncer system. In this video, I want to showcase you guys the different integrations that Modern UIs currently offers. You can find these on the Discord if you have access and download them there, and once you did put them into your Unity, you will find them in Modern UIs integrations, and then you will have the different folders. Currently, Modern UIs offers integrations for Access TXL, DisBridge, and VRC Linking. DisBridge and VRC Linking can only be used to get users from it, and Access TXL can be used to also use the Modern UI whitelist as an Access TXL whitelist. So yeah, I would say let's start with Access TXL. In here, you will find two scripts for the most part. One allows you to turn Access TXL into a whitelist, and one allows you to turn a whitelist into an Access TXL list. Let's start with the later. So whitelist to Access TXL. We are simply going to add a whitelist to Access TXL bridge. And all we really need to do is drag in a whitelist getter base. For example, if I enable the bouncer system from the earlier video, we can grab, let's say, the all, or well, admins and bouncers. Sure, why not? Grab an admins and bouncers, put this in as the whitelist over here, and now this can actually be used as a list in Access TXL. So to get this to work, you will need to create another empty and then call it Access TXL. And then we're going to add access control script and drag in a whitelist source. Our whitelist source will be the bridge, and then all we need to do is enable allow whitelist. And that's it. Then you can use this access control for things like video, like the TXL video player. In this case, the admins and bouncers would be able to access the video player and like lock it, etc., etc. So if I, for example, go to TXL, view TXL, add sync video player, just now in the scene, you can now give this our access control. And now only bouncers and admins can use this video player. You can also use this the other way around. So I'm just going to create another empty object and call this Access TXL to whitelist. Add a component and call this one Access TXL to whitelist bridge. This gets an access control, so we can use the one that we created earlier over here. And now everyone who has access on this access control script, this is a lot of access in a sentence, will automatically be on this whitelist. So because of the settings over here, this will be the instance owner, the master, and all of the people that we have added to the bouncer list. This could just be used as a normal whitelist. So for example, if I would go to Modern UIs, prefabs, whitelist, extensions, whitelist name display, for example. If I put in a simple whitelist name display, I can then tell this to use our Access TXL to whitelist, and then we can see everyone who has access on this list. It's quite simple. Now we are going to showcase the VRC linking integration. Same story, we're just going to use name a game object VRC linking to whitelist. And then we can add a component and call this VRC linking to whitelist bridge. This adds two things. It adds a basic whitelist and the bridge. This is needed because technical reasons, but all you need to know is that the only thing you need to do is give it the role ID. So if you know how to use VRC linking, you have to, on your Discord, grab the role IDs, put them in here, and everyone who has that role will then just be given access and will be put on this whitelist. Similar story for the DisBridge. we can add component, then DisBridge to whitelist bridge. This is also has a basic whitelist and then has a DisBridge to whitelist bridge. This is the normal like DisBridge plugin. In this case, it complains because we don't have VR DisBridge plugin manager because we didn't have a plugin manager. And then you can just use this as a normal DisBridge, like allow people or staff, allow supporters, or for example, add a role, add like 5 roles, and then select which role containers we want to have in here that have access. This is quite nice to use. But yeah, this is how you can use all of these systems. I tried my best to make them as easy to use and as easy to integrate. So, for example, with the bouncer system, if you have an admin list on your Discord that you want to use, instead of setting only the admin with the instance master or having a static admin list, you can just, instead of using this, you could just use, for example, the DisBridge to whitelist bridge or the VRC linking to whitelist bridge to load in your admins from just Discord roles, which is really nice for usability. But yeah, that's about it. If you have questions, again, let me know. Ask them on the Discord that's linked in the description. And yeah.